Hey, this is Ken, your trauma king. I got it right this time. What we're going to do today is talk about removing negative emotions. How are we going to do that? What are negative emotions? And what are the tools to get rid of these emotions? And one big thing about removing your negative emotions is learning to let go. Always seems that in life as humans, we need to learn to let go of things. Whether it's a fight that you had with your girlfriend and your girlfriend's trying to tell you, stop being an hole. You know what I mean. And you're going ahead and fighting and saying, I'm in denial. Yes, I am. You are right. I'm sorry, honey. Please accept my apology. That's generally how it goes. I make a lot of mistakes and I learn with them. And I'm sorry, honey, if you're listening to this. I really, 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 truly am. But you need to learn to let go of your feelings. And in order to do that, you have to remove negative feelings. So you need to let go of your negative feelings. So, in order to do that, you need to think more positive. Have yourself a positive mindset. And a way I like to do that is every morning I wake up and I make coffee. Give the girlfriend her lunch and coffee. Give her a kiss. Tell her have a great day at work. And then I grab my coffee and I go sit on the back porch. This is the way it is right now, being in summertime in Chicago. We'll see what happens when the snow starts coming. I may have to change that up a little bit. However, I go on the back porch and I grab my journal. And in my journal, I have a few things in there. And the few things I have are just like we talked about with manifestation in the last episode, is that I write down things that come to mind. Um, Ever since I've had an awakening, I have ideas that come to my mind and I write them down and then I revisit them later. And when I manifest things, I put down there things as if they already happened. And I put down positive things such as I am a happy person and I deserve to have a great life. And that makes me feel good inside. And then I put through gratitude. People love giving thanks, and that helps me out as well. And that makes me feel grateful that I am here today. And the first thing I ever put down is I am thankful I have a girlfriend. No, I am thankful that my girlfriend, and I'm not going to use names, I'm thankful that she is alive because she's my everything. And then I say, I'm thankful I'm able to provide her with coffee and a lunch. And I'm thankful that I'm alive here today. And I'm thankful that I can hopefully help others. And I say hopefully help others because I want to help other people. That's my mission in life, is to create and help other people. So coming at you live from my basement again, because I really don't have a job. On my spare time, I deliver blood pressure cuffs that are in a little box, and I deliver it to people that get house calls for doctors. And pretty much this device is amazing. You put it on, takes your blood pressure, just like your normal blood pressure cuff. You put it on, and it goes ahead and sends the signal automatically like a cell phone. And it's pretty cool, the devices they came up with. And that way it's getting a measurement and it's telling the doctor that, the doctor can see signs if the blood pressure is increasing or the blood pressure is decreasing or what the medicine's doing. It's a really great tool. And I feel honored that I'm able to help others in that way. I will end up as well looking for a job tomorrow. Uh, that's another thing that you need to do is when you say something to somebody, follow through with it. I told my girlfriend I am going to look for another job because I've been sitting at home for the last few months trying to put all my ideas together. And I said that I would get a job by July 4th, and it didn't happen. And that's already now going on 9, 10 days. So I apologize for not sticking up with what I said I was going to do. So, sorrow. There's a negative emotion. And a way that we're going to learn how to remove that negative emotion is this technique right here. You got to ask yourself, what is your biggest problem? What is your biggest fear? I think mine would probably be sorrow. I say I'm sorry a lot. So I believe that would be my biggest fear. So what are you feeling? Would be the next question. And I'm feeling sorry. Not feeling so much sorry for myself, but I'm sorry that I promised that I would do something and I didn't follow through. So so that's the very next question. Skipping ahead here. So why do you feel that way? Well, I feel that way because I said I was going to do something and I didn't. And I should always stick by what I say. So when did that occur in your life? That occurred in my life yesterday. So how do you feel? I feel sorry. So why do you feel you can't let go of that feeling? I need to learn to let go of that feeling. That's why. Why do I feel I can't let go of it? Because I keep making mistakes. That's the real reason. So let me dig deeper into that feeling. When did I have that feeling in another time in my life? When did I have that feeling in another time? Probably the time before when I said, hey, I'm sorry. But how many times am I going to say I'm sorry and that I'm wrong? Because I am generally wrong in all my fights. That's owning up to my mistakes. I'm not blaming anybody else. I put that out there that I'm sorry, and I will own that I am sorry. I'm owning up to my mistake. So when was that? Probably the day before. or the last time I got in a drunk stupor and I did not realize that I was causing any pain to anybody else and I was being selfish. Like, when did you feel that way? I felt that way when I was wrong. I don't like being wrong, but I was wrong. I'm sorry for being wrong. So instead of sorry for being wrong, make the change and be right. So I'm kind of skipping ahead here, but you have to take yourself at the age that you were when you felt sorry. And I can go back to many, many times as a kid saying sorry because that's just the way that I was brought up. Like, you make a mistake, you own up to it. But saying sorry so many times in life and having sorrow for your mistakes is not a way to live life. You have to learn from your mistakes. Every day we get tested by the universe, by God, by the light, by whatever it is in life. And that gives us an opportunity to grow. So, whatever your religious belief is, you have to learn to let go of negative feelings. You have to learn and grow. So if you start getting rid of all these negative feelings, and you can go back and figure out what your biggest problem is or your biggest fear. Ask yourself, what are you feeling? Why do you feel that way? When did that occur in your life? How do you feel? Why do you feel that you can't let go of that feeling? Then dig in deeper into that feeling. And when did you have that feeling in another time in your life? Like, when did you feel that way? And then you tell your younger self, or you tell you are your older self, and you tell your younger self to let go of that feeling. So I needed to let go of being sorry. I needed to be my 80-year-old wise self telling me now, like, you don't have to be sorry. Just stop making the same mistakes. Learn and grow from it. Learn from your mistakes on why, where that occurred, and what you did. I was being a drunk stupor. And so I caused pain. So my solution is don't be a drunk stupor. That'd be pretty easy, right? Learn control, self control. But learn to let go. Detachment. If you had a crazy babysitter as a kid and they always drove the van this van around, this minivan around, and you were a kid and you seen that minivan pull up and you get this feeling of, ooh, yeah, I don't like that color minivan. And you grow up and as an adult and you see the same color minivan and you go, ooh, can't buy that minivan because of that color. You have to have some kind of detachment there. Uh, just it's just a minivan. It's just that color minivan. Let it go. And if you go through all these feelings and getting rid of your fears and learning to let go of that and just see how silly or ridiculous it is that you're still holding on to something. Maybe it's a death and you're trying to learn to let go of this emotion or the state of emotion that you will have from all these negative feelings about this person. Maybe it's just you're crying all the time whenever you pick up a baseball because that person was a baseball player. It's not the baseball that has the attachment. Your attachments are from a deceased person to a baseball. And if you look at it in that way, why would a baseball make you cry? But people do that and they don't learn to disassociate things in life and learn to let go. And all that does is just a big bag of emotions that we carry around with us. So if we can learn to let go of negative emotions, all that's going to be left is positive emotions. Have the right mindset and help mage the pain away. So if you would, this will conclude our episode today. Please give me a like, a thumbs up, a comment. Somebody tell me that this is helping them in some way. That is so much more support than me than money, even though I don't have a job yet, and I will be getting on that one, honey. I promise you, I will go out tomorrow and I will look for a job and try to come home and make you happy with getting a job. So it's 3:40 in the morning right now, and I'm going to do one more podcast because I'm feeling extra in tune today, and I want to help out and I want to pump out some content out there. So please leave me a like, a comment, please subscribe. There's going to be a lot more things out there. Maybe if you haven't noticed, we'll first explain that my mission is to help others, and I don't have an editor, and I currently struggle with sufficient funds. So what I wanted to say by that is if anybody's an editor and would like to help me edit videos, we can go that route. Otherwise, we'll just keep this unedited and you'll just have to hear me stumble, and it's the content that's getting out there and it's the word that's getting out there, and that's what is important, is helping you and helping others. So please continue to listen, please continue to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, write a comment, tell me I'm doing things for the right reason. Please, that would be so much to me. I appreciate you all. Have yourself an excellent day and hope to hear from you soon. Take care now. Peace.